Hey team, I hope you all having a great Sunday afternoon. Beautiful day here in South Texas and the Texas Hill Country. I am making this video for really one reason, to give everybody a resource that helps them feel real comfortable and more confident when they've gone through the new brand partner training and they're ready to start calling people about their Nerium business. You know, I heard it somewhere, I don't remember where I read it, but I did hear, and I like this saying that, you know, our only job in Nerium, the job description, no matter brand new or seasoned networker, is really just to take our contacts, the people we come across and our peers and coworkers and whatnot, from knowing nothing about Nerium to knowing something about Nerium. And that's really all we do. And so in order to do that in a really succinct, definite purpose, a way of doing this, this is what this video is about. So before we get started, guys, if you're brand new here, even if you've been in for a while, you might want to go back and revisit new brand partner training. Guys, that's the first step you should do when you sign into your back office. Click on training, new brand partner training. And as Jeff Olson says, you know, you're at your highest level of anxiety when you start something new because you have the lowest level of knowledge. Well, increase your knowledge, your anxiety will go down. And that's part of this video's purpose too. So what do you say to people? How do you introduce Nerium without having to know all the answers and becoming an expert in skincare? Because 99% of the people in this team, in this company, have no background in skincare and no background in sales. So it's kind of foreign to us. So 3 years ago when I enrolled, this March 24th is my 3rd anniversary, next Tuesday, I was taught by the number 2 guy in the company, a 35-year network marketing veteran, who's a Farm Bee pharmacist who, you know what, I don't recreate the wheel. I just do what successful people have done before me, and I try to get really good at that. And this is all I've been doing for 3 years, and this is what's been taught over and over again. So as opposed to having a new conversation every time and revisit this, I just wanted to make a video. I'm going to try to slow down my speech because everyone tells me I talk too fast, and I know that I do. But this is a real simple process. The whole purpose here is for you to become a very excellent message deliverer, not the message and the messenger, just the messenger, okay? So before we get started, there's 3 things you've got to do. And this is written down in this document I'm going to attach right below this video, okay? You can click on it, upload it, save it in your computer, print it out, whatever you need to do. But 3 things you need to do. We are in the picture showing business, so make sure you have photographs on your phone and saved into a photo album so you can easily access them so they're not blended with all your other pictures on your phone, okay? So with that, I have 2 different folders on my phone. I have one for firm and one for AD. You minimally want at least 10 pictures of men, 10 pictures of women in both categories, both anti-aging and firm for cellulite, all right? You'll add to it, but the pictures I really send out are people that I know that I can tell a story around. 2, you've got to go to your app store or the Play Store in your Android and download the 2 free Nerium apps. You got to have one for your business and one is for the communication center. It's called the NCC. That little tool is critical for your success in Nerium, all right? And 3, you've got those 2 other things. And the third is know how to use a 3-way call on your phone. If you don't know how to use the 3-way calling feature on your phone, typically it's just 2 buttons, add a call, and merge. Go to your service provider, ask your upline, ask a friend, hell, ask your 4-year-old, they'll tell you, okay? But those 3 things, you cannot be successful, or at least be very challenging if you don't have pictures, know how to send a video, and be able to use a 3-way call, okay? So let's get started with that. Oh, before I back up, I want you to go into your back office, and I want you to download this form. This is the Fast Start Plan, a worksheet. Complete this form. This is really a new person. This is what you need to know to be able to stay connected to the company. Important phone numbers over there. There is one other text you need to do, and that's text the word Nerium to 41411. Everything else is on here, but that is Ron Leslie, our upline's text message program, so they can communicate to all of us. Again, it's to just type the word Nerium where you would type the body of your text, and the number is 41411. So set your goals, write down your why, and then create your contact list. This is a 2-page document. This will hold, I think, 34 names and numbers, and that should be a minimum for your list. So let's say you've done that. You've gone through training. You've got all your pictures on your phone. You've got the apps downloaded. You've gone to your back office and gotten the token so you can use your Nerium Communication Center, all right? And that there's a video down below this, in that document, that you can actually watch a 3-minute video on how to get your token, where it's at in your back office. You don't have to enter it one time. And 2, how to actually text videos from your Nerium Communication app that's on your phone. This is all on a document down below. So if I'm going too fast, just refer to that document and have all your questions there. But the meat of this presentation or this video, guys, is to get you familiar with the process of what do you do? You've got your list completed now. Well, it's real simple. So let me tell you how I've sponsored every single one of my personals in Nerium. And most of them are long distance because I'm not from San Antonio. So I pick up the phone and I call someone on my contact list. And I'll use Rod as an example here. So those of you who are new, you haven't heard this story, some of you are, please forgive the repeatedness of it, but here's how it works. I call Rod and I say, hey, Rod, I don't have a lot of time. Has anyone taken the time to tell you about Nerium yet? He'll say one or two things, yes or no, right? Most of the time, they're going to say no. You could say that little opening question. You could say something just as simple as, hey, can you get text pictures on your phone? That's a guaranteed yes, right? When this is just an opening statement to get the ability to send them pictures. So when they say, yeah, I can get text pictures, or no, I haven't heard of Nerium, what's that? Or as Rod said, who's she? You're going to say, look, I don't have time right now. I'm going to text you some pictures. Take a look at these pictures. I'm super stoked about this. There's so much money here. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Click. Put it in your own personality, but do not do this. Hey, Rod, it's Ron. I'm really excited about this really cool thing I found. Guys, be excited. If you're here because you're excited, you spent $500 or $1,000, I'm guessing you were excited about something you saw. Don't be afraid to show that enthusiasm and excitement to your prospect, your friend. They're at least going to want to know what you're excited about. So hang up the phone and send them pictures. Now I like to send 5 pictures of women, 5 pictures of men, and 5 or 6 pictures of the Nerium firm, kind of a blend of both men and women on there. And in the pictures I'm sending them, if I have pictures of all that I know, I send those because I want to tell a story when they get the pictures. So I send the pictures. I wait 3 or 4 minutes. I call them back and I say, did you get them? And they'll say yes. I say, do you see a difference? Isn't that incredible? They'll say yes. They'll always ask you the next question. They'll say, what is this, Ron? Or why are you sending this to me? This is show and tell and show, or pictures, video, 3-way, okay? I've shown them pictures. Everybody can do that. They ask me, what is this? There's the tell part. So I say something different every time, but here's the gist of it. I don't have a lot of time, Rod. Hey, this is an accidental discovery in anti-aging. Came out of research at MD Anderson, the Nerium Biotech, a medical research firm. They just discovered this. This company's just turned 3. It did $700 million in their first 3 years. The company's the fastest growing company in history. I have no idea if this is something you'd be interested in or not, but there's a lot of cash here. Hey, can you watch videos on your phone? They'll say yes. I always tell them, I say, great, hang up. I'm going to text you a real short video. It's only a few minutes long. Can you watch it in the next hour? No? When can you watch it? By tonight? Awesome. Good. I'll call you back about 8 o'clock. Look, I don't have a lot of time when I call you. I've got several people I'm calling. I just want to know what your impression was. What was your favorite part? That's all. All right, call you tonight. Guys, if it's 7:30 and you haven't got an email from the system saying, hey, congratulations, Johnny's watched the video, I like to text my friend and say, so excited to talk to you in a half hour. That'll prompt them to realize, oh my gosh, I forgot to watch the video. I got home, got my kids, got homework, dinner, talked to my spouse. They just got busy and forgot. But that'll be a subtle reminder to let them watch it. So what have you done so far? Have you heard? Have you seen? No. What is it? Can you get text pictures? Don't have time. Send the pictures. Never get into a long debate about what Nerium is. Not the science. Oh, it comes from the oleander plant. These doctors, Dr. Newman. No one cares at this point. Okay, you're going to kill it. Just stick to the system. Pictures. Did you get them? I do. Do you see a difference? Absolutely. What is this? Accidental discovery. MD Anderson. Fastest growing company in history. $700 million. Just opened in Canada. Just opened in Mexico. Oh my gosh, about to open in Korea. This company's exploding. Can you watch a video? Yeah. Deliver the message. Step 2 is the video. You call them back. They've watched it. Hey, I saw you watch the video. Isn't that impressive? Yeah, absolutely. What was your favorite part? What'd you like best? Let them tell you something. You'll hear all kinds of different things. I love the 30-day money-back guarantee. I love the free inventory. So at this point, your friend, if they're interested, are going to ask you a question. The questions are always the same. I thought oleander is poisonous. Is this FDA approved? How does this thing work? Is this one of those pyramids? It doesn't matter what the question is. Even if you know the answer and have the exact phrase back, you're always going to be not quite 100% certain. This is the system, okay? This is the only thing in the world that you can do that you can actually say, not really for sure. Can't do that in your job because then you become incompetent and you look down upon. So we're always taught to be really proficient at what we do, become the answer provider, never get stuck not knowing. In this business model, it's a little different, all right? It's okay to say I'm not sure. Even if you do know, please say that. Because the psychology here, I'll get into a little bit. So you say, that's a great question. So here's a great question. Say, hey, this looks really cool. So let me ask you, Ron, is this FDA approved? That's a really good question, John. I think it is. No, what? I'm not for certain. Hey, hang on a second. Don't hang up. That's exactly what I say every single time for the past 3 years. Okay? I'll be saying it 3 years from now because it flat out works, and I just like doing the systems that make money, and this works, all right? So what you do at this point, you pull the phone away from your face, your screen lights up, and you hit the little square that says add a call. And you call your upline, your sponsor, their sponsor. You should be introduced to your upline when you're in this business. So if you don't know, ask your sponsor to introduce you to your upline. At this point, you're going to tell your third-party expert on the phone, hey, Ron, I've got my friend Rod on the phone. He's seen pictures. He saw video. He works for ESPN and broadcasting, and he's asking about 3 or free. Perfect. Pull the phone away, hit merge, and you say, this is the transition. Rod, I got really lucky. I got my business partner and friend on the phone. His name is Ron Hines. He's in San Antonio. He's been building Nerium full time for a couple months or a couple years or whatever you're going to say. Edify that person. They're a senior director. They're an executive. They're a regional Nerium. They're helping me build my business in this company. And I didn't want to give you inaccurate information. I think I know the answer, but I'm just going to sit and listen and learn. Rod, this is my business partner, Ron. Ron, this is my friend, Rod. I got it from there. You hit mute and speaker. And what should happen here, so when you become the expert and you're on the phone with your downline, and your team members, prospects, is reconfirm everything that they just did. Because here's 2 things that we know about direct sales. The people that are looking are going to do exactly what you did because you're modeling the behavior for them. So however you expose them is how they're typically going to expose their friends. And 2, if you have to become the expert, especially for professionals in the medical field, the successful traditional business owners, doctors, people in the beauty industry, you have to really be careful here, guys, because you're intimidating to the average Joe. Okay, I have an elementary ed degree with a special ed minor. I built houses for 7 years. I'm a PGA golf professional. I'm a single dad. What you don't hear in there is I'm a doctor, a skincare expert, esthetician, a salon owner, and that's the people you're talking to. So if you are that individual and you're prospecting somebody, the nice thing you need to, why you have to stick to the system is because they're looking at you saying, can I do what he or she's doing? Is my background aligned with her? Of course it makes sense that the doctor's doing it. She's got patients, he's got patients. The esthetician she's the beauty expert, right, or he? Just be conscious. That's why this process is so important. So once you've got them on the phone, the third-party expert, if it's me, I'm going to say something like, hey, Rod, it's nice to talk to you. So if I understand you correctly, your question was X. Great, I'm going to answer it. I'm going to confirm, does that answer your question? He's going to say yes. I'm going to say, fantastic. Can I ask you a question real quick? Sure. Rod, help me understand, why are you looking? And I'll let him or her tell me why they're looking at this business. A lot of people just say, just to make extra money. Well, that's not good enough, okay? I want to know what that extra money would do for you. Is it a college fund? Is it to pad your retirement? Is it just to get a credit card debt? What is it, all right? Because I'm going to bring it all full circle. I'm going to say, well, look, this can definitely do that for you. I'm going to give some facts about Nerium, fastest growing company, 100 million, 219, 400, about to make the biggest announcement in anti-aging in the history of the world here in a couple weeks. But the 2, I want them to know they can do this. So I'm going to say to them something like, hey, look, I can hear in your voice that you have all the skills necessary to do this. Let me just make sure you have the tools. Do you have a smartphone? And again, he's going to say yes. I'm going to say, can you text from it and email from it? And they're going to say yes. Every one of these questions you're hearing, you're getting yeses from. Then I'm going to say, well, then the last question here is real simple. Have you ever used that three-way calling feature on your phone? most people go, it's okay, you can learn it, right? It's just 2 pushes of a button. I'm sure we can get that covered in training. So basically, if you can do what your friend Linda did, then you can do this. And they're actually thinking, what did Linda do that was so spectacular? I'm going to bring it back and say, well, Linda just sent you some pictures, right, through a text? Yeah. And then she sent you a video, right, to your phone? Correct. And now we're on a three-way call. So really the only question left is do you know some people in your circle that wouldn't mind looking younger? And a few people who might be interested in making some extra cash on the side in their spare time and pay less taxes next year. That's it. Get them started, walk them through the same process. So it's pictures, video, three-way. There is a saying out there that I don't know who originated it from, but it's so true. It is called three-way or fade away. The ones that are having really good success are using three-way calls because the system works, and they're teaching their downline to do it as well, okay? And I get a lot of three-way calls every week, so I know who's using it, who's not. I'm just hoping that you'll hear this at convention or go through your notes, because it's said every single time there's a regional, every single time there's a national convention, the importance of three-way calls. So down below, there's a video link, guys. It's a YouTube. Some gentleman made it. Thank goodness I didn't have to. So it's how to send text message videos from your near-end communication app. So I know this is a very long video, and I appreciate your time. Hopefully this is a good resource for you. If you have any questions whatsoever, my number's down below. Please feel free to give me a call, email me, whatever. My team knows I answer the phone 7 days a week, 7 in the morning to 11 o'clock Central Time. All right. Again, very blessed to know you all. I hope this helps. Just in quick review, go in your back office, print out your fast start game plan. It's under the top where it says resources. Second one down is marketing resources. This is all your print material. Left-hand side, it says internal flyers. Click on that. 6 or 7 down, you'll see this fast start plan worksheet. Print it out. It's also in your new brand partner training on some documents on the right-hand side you can print out. Get that filled out, get with your sponsor, do that within your first 24 to 48 hours, plan your party dates. We'll teach you how to invite, get pictures on your phone, download the apps, learn three-way calling. Have you heard of Nerium? No. Can you get pictures? Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? Absolutely. What is this? Accidental discovery, fastest growing company in history, medical research behind it. Open up Canada, open up Mexico, open up Korea. Okay. Let me send you a video. Send the video. In the document below are some recommended videos, but the best way to learn this, guys, is just to watch them yourself. Watch them. There's a bajillion videos back there. I haven't seen them all. You want to match up the video to the person you're talking to. But I know which ones I send, and they pretty much cover everything, and they're listed down below. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have a glorious Sunday. I look forward to seeing you all in San Jose, those who are going. Those who can't make it, make sure you stream live and watch it. It's going to be historic. Jeff Olson says it. You can just bank it. The man never exaggerates. He's never about hype. So when he says this is going to be historic, just count on it and be glad you're here. So anyway, I appreciate your time. You guys have a great Sunday. Take care.